Hi there, journal enthusiasts and planner people. It is Sunday, and to get ahead of the Sunday Scaries, I take a little bit of time in the afternoon, sometimes it's the evening, depending on how busy my Sunday is, to get ahead of the week so that I already have my planner set up and I'm ready to go come Monday, or I at least have it set up and ready to add things to as they come up in my mind. And so that I'm not carrying around this burdensome mental load into the busyness that is getting my family ready on a Monday for school and work and so on. So the first thing I do when I'm planning, and I already planned it this week, so I think next week I will definitely film a dedicated plan with me. I love watching other people's routines and how they set up their weeks, and so I think I'm ready to share mine probably next week. But this is just a flip through. So the first thing I do is I go to my monthly. Let's see, I've already got February going. I love how pink and beautiful February is. It's pretty wintry here, and though I'm not a winter hater by any means, I like that it's red and pink, and we can focus on love and everybody. But irregardless, we're still in January for the next 300 years, it feels like. And so I look there first, and I get all of my my things that are sort of going on that week. And then I flip to the weekly. And this was my last week's spread. And I take anything that I didn't get through in my to-do lists that weren't immediate sort of things. And I tend to put my have to do's, absolutely immediate, they are scheduled for a certain day, in the weekly sort of divided side here. And then I have my other lists here. And the way I divide the planner up is still definitely a work in progress for me. But this is my week this week. The coloring and everything was inspired by these Happy Planner stickers that I had left over from a booklet. And since it is my birthday this week, I thought it might be fun to do a little birthday spread to go along with what will eventually look like chaos, since this is exam week at school. And so there's lots of meetings and things going on. And not to mention the proctoring of the actual exams and all of that. And then the marking and the updating and the report cards and so on. But one thing I did add in these beautiful balloons, and I don't quite know what I'm going to put in my little orange one here, was I started to keep a list of the things that I was grateful for in my 45th and what I'm hopeful for in my 46th year. And I think that's going to be a nice thing to add to already. I was thinking about some of the fun things we did as a family. We went camping at Pancake Bay, which is a beautiful white sand beach on Lake Superior in the summer. And we also went to a Shania Twain concert with my brother and sister-in-law. And that was their gift actually to the entire family, including my dad, for Christmas that year. We had the best time. She is so beautiful and iconic artist in my life, of course. And my husband and I try to go away alone every 5 years to celebrate our marriage and our relationship and the life we built together. And this year we managed to go to Rome. And so it was an incredibly exciting year. And I know there's other things that I can put in that small balloon, but I really, really like that. I think that that's something I might continue into my birthdays in the future inside my planner. But I divided my week this week into just a general task list. I had it divided into marking and a to-do list last week, and that may be suited then, but I am not above just having one big gigantic list, and like I said, the more specific time-sensitive things, shifting them over. I colored in the lines this time, which is something I picked up from watching some of you on the different social media apps and of course YouTube, but I definitely need to use a ruler. I will admit defeat in that. I will use a ruler next time, but I think I do very much like to see it divided by color. And then I have my creative list, which I love. That's kind of long because I'm definitely looking forward to those things this week. And then I will add the cleaning tasks and cooking things that I have to meal prep and things for this week to my home and family. But we are going to decorate for Valentine's Day. We tend to leave the pink and red up all month, and Valentine's Day is a Saturday this year. So we're definitely going to plan a whole family day of celebrating our love for each other. And so that's my weekly list. I will, of course, update it through the week, and maybe I will share a bit of that later, or one of my other spreads in one of my other journals later in the week. So I hope that this Sunday finds you cozy and warm wherever you are. It's pretty frightful out there right now, and that you're planning for a supportive, happy, and blessed week, as I am. Have a good one. Bye.